Hey, welcome back to Lazy Gamers. Play Divinity Original Sin 2. When we last left off, we've officially slaughtered everyone in this area. Now we're going to try and wrap up some story quests, some personal story quests, and we'll go from there. Okay. Wait, no, it wasn't the abandoned camp. It was the
It wasn't?
Amadia's Sanctuary.
Oh.
Should be up near the start. Huh. Interesting. All the stuff that they left behind is up for grabs now.
They left the kid behind too.
Wow. That's pretty harsh.
Wow, all these people are dead.
There she is. Bahara's over here. Yeah, those were people that were already dead when we got here. I already looted them, I think.
Oh.
Alright, Red Prince. Not do anything?
Red Prince should find another dreamer called Bahara. She can be found. Okie dokie.
Huh. That's odd.
Can I set this as like...
Oh, fuck.
Huh. She got the trade, by the way.
What?
Huntsman stuff.
She's
got the huntsman stuff.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna take control of Red Prince.
Okay. There we go.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
This woman is a dreamer. I can see the answers spinning in her eyes.
Okay, so I have
Do
to
rest your legs for a bit while I question her.
Weird.
You're too kind.
Red Prince and the Dreamer exchange courteous pleasantries, as if they're finding themselves in a palace hall instead of a death-ridden swamp. To your surprise, they next lie down on the ground in a seemingly warm embrace and fall asleep.
Lizard folk are weird in this game.
What follows, though, is far from peaceful. They claw and thrash as if struggling for dear life, caught in the... Then they wake, haggard, exhausted. They speak of a vision, Brahmos, and another.
Praise the daylight. I am now. There was death in that dream, chasing me like 100 hungry lions. But at least I've new directions. When we escape and find ourselves on the mainland once more, I must search for Brahmos the Wanderer. Then I will finally know the truth, the very secret of my soul.
Okay. So that's updated. Okay, give you back your character. There you go.
May you always walk in wisdom's wake, the flower-strewn path of Amadia.
Alright, so I think that is everything that we needed to do here. Can you think of anything else?
Not. Looking at the log, it doesn't look like there's anything really. Yeah.
Alright, well.
Unless we want to try to figure something out with the burning pigs.
I'm over it.
They can just burn for all eternity.
Or until they die, I mean, either works. Why is Kerbin following me?
Oh, it's because he was part of the... He was one of my members when we basically split off for the fight.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't die.
Oh, yeah, he was the one that didn't die. The other one did.
He was the lucky one.
But in our defense, the other person should have done a better job of not running into melee.
Yeah.
Besides, we got a lot of trade fodder back from him. Alright, let's do this.
Let's go.
Board the boat.
Malady grabs the vessel with 2 hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on.
God-woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in...
Okay.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders.
Little do they know that none of our characters really give a damn about saving the world. We all just have our own personal vendettas.
Yep. And again, it hints at the fact that only one of us is going to walk out turning out as a god.
Yeah. My vote goes to Thane.
Yeah, then he can call for the motherships.
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
A hard-fought freedom, sure, but if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable.
A hard-fought freedom, sure. But if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable.
Look at the poor saps. They should have just let us go.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the hard way.
What were they thinking, standing against an Eternal? I almost pity the poor, ignorant beasts. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
Wow, that was a lot of experience. Holy cow.
And the 2 party members left us. Oh shit, we can loot the Magisters. Aw, fucking on. Huh. How did they kill a guy stuck here? Lady of War.
Deliver us from peril.
Wait, what the hell?
Blessings to our fallen.
Kerbin's dead? Wasn't he just alive?
Yep.
Why is he dead now? No, I don't care. We have all the loot I sold to him back.
Wow.
How did he end up dead?
I guess they didn't expect us to actually borrow NPCs, and so they're just assuming that all the NPCs went on the boat attack.
Doing that fight without borrowed NPCs would have been kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. There's just crazy women at the front of the boat.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This
story
is
dialogue.
what success looks like.
Why can't I... Huh. I don't have the ear. What? Weird.
Sound
I
like
can't listen in on the.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper
interesting?
service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else?
You know their names, Malady.
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken.
Ah, very glad indeed.
Too many.
One too few, actually.
I was like, how many actually died in the assault? Gareth was like, too many, and Malady goes, one too few, actually.
Alexander, he's alive.
What? No, Alexander is not alive. Tell her you saw him fall with your own eyes. What happened?
Apparently, you didn't hit hard
Apparently
enough.
you didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious,
Well,
but alive.
gotta reload that quick save. I gotta go burn his corpse to a crisp.
He's in hold below decks, unconscious but alive. What do they plan to do with
Question
him?
him.
Question him.
Someone has been hunting your... As far as we know, you may even... Yes, we certainly had better.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue. Frown. Does that mean this is a livewood ship?
Quite expedient, isn't it?
Wow.
Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree, then found a way to bind the spirit within. That means only she can control it. Unless we can find a way to break the bond. Go ahead and try. Maybe a pure breed will have better luck than I did. But whatever you do, hurry it up.
Evidently,
The longer
Malady's
we
only
sit
half
here,
health.
the higher the chance the Order will get their hands on you.
We won't let...
Yes, and all that.
The Seekers.
These Seekers...
We lost a man in the search. Malady...
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They're kind of like to feel useful. That's the spirit.
You made it,
Crazy
Godwoken.
lady at the front.
Good.
Here we are.
Not all
Who I
of us.
suspect is
The
probably...
sooner we leave this island behind us, the better.
Oh, she's an elf as well.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting. Off we go, then.
Yeah, I bet if we dig around on the ship, we can find the other party members we didn't bother to take with us. Like a beast, for instance, the dwarf.
Alright, where's Fame? Oh, shit.
Probably downstairs.
Alright, so I'll probably have to interact with the head of the ship. Since I'm an elf, I can evidently talk to the ship. So it's made out of an ancestral tree. Yep. Ben's in here. So is wait, what? Dallas's assistant.
The silent monk leans from one foot to the...
There's two silent monks down here.
The silent monk leans forward.
They're non-hostile. There's a lot of beer down here.
So, I think I have an idea of where you need to go.
Not now.
If it's talking to the head of the
Now
ship,
is not
yes,
the
I
time
already
for
know
that.
that.
Yeah.
I said that while
Yes.
you were like about 2 minutes ago.
Now is not the time for that.
I thought you were talking about, like, the lady, as in, like, captain of the ship, not the actual
She's a
literal
fickle
head
mistress.
of the ship.
She's main done it.
No, basically the ship was made out of an ancestral tree, and elves are able to commune with it, and they bound a spirit to it.
Well, that's freaking
Because Dallas is
interesting
kind
as
of a
hell.
bitch.
Melody says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home. Home!
Alright, so let's do again.
Okay, we're looking for... I just want to actually
I must say,
see it. I don't think
personally,
do anything with
I am
it.
just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast.
Oh, we may actually
Wind
have to
travel
wait
may be
till
primitive, but it is at least
the start
efficient.
of Act 2. Well, no, there should be Act 2, actually.
Is there not
Have you
enough
already
reason
looted a
to...
lot
If
of
you
the
must know, there is an
chests?
excavation site at the Black Pits on Reaper's Coast. I go to seek answers. The only treasure worth... I was investigating a site where several artifacts of... Alas, I was not the only one there.
Huh.
They caught me when I failed to
Must be
correctly...
useful
Still, it's good to be on the move again. Well, you see, I have a rather...
The skeleton breaks off mid-sentence as he notices your hand. He pulls out an...
Physical contact? Voice low. Coil looks. Good heavens. Is this a mating ritual?
So I'm talking to Fane, and one of the responses was, "Oh, what's the hurry? What's the hurry? We're just getting to know each other." Touch his arm, and he starts talking. All of a sudden, it's like he flips through his book. Physical contact, voice lowered, coy looks. Good heavens, is this a mating ritual?
Kind of annoying that for some reason I can't freaking
Can you? Is there an ear when you highlight Fane?
Nope.
To click on him?
Nope.
Weird. All right, so
Yeah,
options: drape your arms over his shoulder and lean in close. What if it is? Well, you're not going for a little more subtlety, but yes. Actually, you're not sure about this. You prefer someone with a little more everything. Certainly not. You have no interest in romancing the bone. Drape your arms over his shoulder and lean in close. What if it is?
Why, that would be excellent. I have been curious about this for some time.
Why, that would be excellent. I've been curious about this for some time. The social interactions, the expectations, the mechanics.
Come now, let's begin immediately.
Come now, let's begin immediately. I shall compile my notes afterwards.
Fane grabs your hand and enthusiastically pulls you behind the screen.
Fane grabs your hand and enthusiastically pulls you behind the screen. Oh my god, the screen's fading to black. What the fuck?
You guys are disappeared.
That was most unusual.
I mean, I had read all the leading authorities on it, but I didn't think...
I mean, I had read all the leading authorities on it, but I didn't think...
It's just... That thing you did with your tongue...
It was... That thing you did with your tongue, it was quite unexpected.
Wow, that is a...
This is quite graphic for this game. Smile lazily and run your fingers along his cheekbone. That was amazing. The Yathul Gore split. It's one of your more inventive tricks. Nod quietly. That wasn't quite what you'd predicted. You're not sure how you feel about it. Aggressively pull your boots back on. That was a total waste of your time. Grin and pull on your boots. You seem to work well as a team. He should join you. I'm gonna go with number 2.
My goodness.
My goodness, it was certainly an experience, but I must admit I was expecting something more.
Not from you.
Not from
Certainly
you.
not from you.
Certainly not from you.
It's just that
Well, I felt nothing.
I felt neither the warmth of your touch nor the fire of your passion. I may as well have been shucking an oyster.
Neither the warmth of your touch nor the fire of your passion. I may as well have been shucking an oyster.
Really? Even the part where you...
I was like, said shrug. I certainly enjoyed myself. Really? Even the part where you... My goodness.
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. You can hear him muttering something about highly unorthodox, lack of sensation, and coccyx.
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. You can hear him muttering something about highly unorthodox, lack of sensation, and coccyx.
You ponder his words as you pick up the last of your belongings. You're almost sure that's what he said.
You ponder his words as you pick up the last of your belongings. You're almost sure that's what he said. Before you go, ask Fane if he'd like to come with you. You might get further if you work as a team.
A team? What an interesting prospect. You certainly seemed capable in fort. Very well. I believe you normally spit on your palms to seal agreements, but I seem to lack the fluid. and the desire to touch you.
I believe you normally
I
spit
hope
on
a
your
hearty
palms to
verbal
seal
agreement was sufficient.
agreements, but I seem to lack the fluid and the desire to touch you. I hope a hearty verbal agreement will suffice.
Very well, let's be off.
You can connect Red Prince to you, by the way. I gave you control of him.
Yeah, but I'm downstairs. Downstairs.
Okay. That was definitely unexpected.
Yep.
Oh, I should have checked to see if... I should have... Oh, damn it. Where's Red Prince at? I need to go see if there's one with him. That was unexpected.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
What the what?
Yeah.
There's a skeletal cat
The door
down
seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice the wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood. The face vanishes. The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
Oh, you're looking at one of those doors too, huh?
Yep.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. Oh, I see you have a full...
Whoa, what the fuck is that portal?
Oh, that's the respec mirror.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Can't you say anything else? Bloody Magisters.
So, did you get a thing on about the door having like an indentation for like a gem?
A young magister paces around the brig.
Yeah, we're missing.
She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiance.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf.
Oh, we didn't kill all the magisters. Wow.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
Tell her to shut the hell up and listen for a moment. Her life depends on it.
The magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Did you get in that room?
Nope.
Nice.
I'm thinking maybe it'll.
There's a shift in the magister's expression.
I'm a good magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only...
Alright. So... need to find a book of hymns that was in Dallas's quarters.
Got that Magister to talk? Oh, good work. I knew she'd crack eventually.
Didn't... Dallas is on the boat somewhere, isn't he?
Dallas was the...
Oh, right. His assistant is on the boat.
I thought you said you got the wooden thing open, the wooden door open.
Nope. It's talking about there's like an indentation for a red gem, or for a gem of some...
Hi. Loose plank. I found some hidden treasure.
Cool.
Interesting. Oh god, no, the paintings again. I didn't mean to actually pick this one up.
You probably should just go talk to the head of the ship. Probably that will get stuff moving, if I had to guess.
Can't talk now. Later.
There must be something around here.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. That's right, Godwoken.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck.
That was Brendan.
When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he...
Her eyes flicker.
Thank you. We were held captive together.
She sighs.
I know. Nothing.
Alright, so that figurehead attacked evidently when that guy touched it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say it.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging
have a
your
scar like the
observation.
enslavement one that's on me.
Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across...
Ter Sendelius, pray to you for my Seeker brethren. Show us the path to salvation.
So I'm guessing that didn't go over well.
No, it didn't. It's angry. But the quest updated.
Show us the way forward. Deliver us from peril.
Let's see. We need to find Dallas's cabin.
Oh, it's at the very bottom.
Okay.
It's the place with the doors and crap.
Really?
Yeah. Shit. The doors that have like that are weirdly locked.
Okay.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we? Keep Lucian close, God.
There's got to be some clue.
Hey! You're here! There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas's room. Maybe you can see something...
The door remains unmarked. The thud of your fist upon... The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears... The door remains unmarked. The door remains closed. It's...
Alright, so I know the password, but we need something to put in it too.
Maybe try using the password. I don't know, maybe it'll work.
Well, I tried using the password. It says we need something more than the password. Let me try the other door, maybe.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. The wood groans, and the face vanishes. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates.
No entry allowed through the starboard state.
You spoke, didn't you? Ha! I knew you would eventually.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
The Magister leans in.
If you ever find yourself face to face with Magisters, you tell them I was tortured. I didn't betray the cause, not until I was near death.
What if he hid the gem somewhere? Oh, fucking...
This is gonna be annoying. I didn't want to pick that up.
I'm just gonna run around checking all the crates. Oh wow!
What?
I found a blank polymorph book.
Oh.
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
when in doubt, talk to the rats.
How you doing?
So...
You creatures with your
Did the
legs and
magisters
arms
used to-
and your opposable
What's that
thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It goes...
Old book of
La la
songs.
la 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 la. Or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember. Oh, she opened it and looked... All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship. Open the book. Look at the markings inside it. Sing the song. That's always ended for me anyway.
The rat basically told me shit that I already
Whatever I'm
knew.
looking for, I'm not finding it.
Dallas wouldn't know what to do with her.
I guess we'll try and figure this out next time here on Lazy Gamers. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you again next time. Have a good one.